In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And now I have told you before it came to pass, that when it does come to pass, ye might believe. Reading again. And this is John chapter 14, verse 2 and 3. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And now I have told you before it comes to pass, that when it does comes to pass, ye might believe. Alright? Now, once more, as I would have said before, the Bible, it is not actual literal events that took place back then. It is all psychological. It is all a metaphor. Alright? So, when it says in the scripture, in my Father's house are many mansions. Alright? That house is your body. Right? And within it are many mansions. Within your body, there's also the conscious mind and the subconscious. Everything is taking place within you. Right? Now, the mansions are the many states that we go through time to time. There are many states of poverty, states of riches, sadness, depression, happiness, joy, bliss, peace, all of those different states, right? Those are the mansions. All right? So within your body there are many mansions, right? Now, if it were not so, I would have told you, right? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. All right? Right. So when he says he's going to prepare a place for you, right? That is you actually preparing a place for yourself, right? You're feeling yourself into the state. You're feeling yourself into the wish fulfilled. All right. So the state that you desire, right? Whenever you pray or you say affirmations, you imagine script, whatever the case may be, you're feeling yourself into the wish fulfilled. All right. I will come again and receive you unto myself. All right. No, what he means by that, I will come again and receive you unto myself. Okay. Now, from that moment, right, you dwell into that desire. All right. You enter the wish. You enter the state of the wish fulfilled. Right. That is actually like what people will call like kind of like time traveling in a sense. Right, because you're not there physically, but you're there consciously. You're there psychologically. Right. Whatever state it is you wish to embody, right? You go there psychologically, right? In the mind. You see it, you feel it, you become it in the mind psychologically, right? Now when you open your eyes from entering that state, right? It's like you're back here in the physical. Right? It's like you're drawn back here into the physical reality. Alright? Right. So that's what he means by he will come again. Right? Every time you set the intention, you're entering into the state, you're entering into the mansion. Alright? You're going into the mansion, you're entering it every time you close your eyes, you enter into that state. Right? Or you say your affirmations or your script or whatever the case may be, you're entering into that mansion. Right? You're entering into the state of the wish fulfilled. Right? And I know I have told you before it come to pass, that when it does come to pass, ye might believe. All right, right, and anybody can do this. Anybody can like predict the future according to what they imagine, right? And once you can feel the tones of reality, right, and make it feel so vivid and make it feel so real, like when you come out of it, it's like you already experienced it already because you did, right? And you actually feel it. It's like when you come out of it, you no longer feel the desire for it, right? For whatever intention it is that you set, right? You went into the state of the wish fulfilled, and you felt it, right? And you just drop it, and you can, and just by having that feeling, that total confidence and peace, like you know that you already have this desire, or whatever it is, whatever intention that you set, right? You can tell others about it too, right? You can tell others about it because you have experienced it, even though it's not here in the 3D reality as yet. You have experienced it psychologically, right? And you feel it, you know it, even though it's not here yet. And when some people do those things, people who are confident in their imagination, that what they see and what they hear and what they feel and what they speak and what they write about, when they're confident that it will come to pass, they tend to tell others. So when it does come to pass, those who may not be aware of the law consider them as prophets. They tend to want to put those kind of people on a pedestal. But we all have that power within ourselves. All right. So again, in my Father's house are many mansions. Within you, there are many. There are multiple different states. And the state that you dwell in most of the time, that is your home. The state that you come back to most of the time, and that is your home. Because like sometimes from time to time, you might be in and out of states, because we're still in the human form. But the state that you return to most is your most dominant state, and that is what you will experience and encounter. So again, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, right? I go to prepare a place for you, right? So you go and you enter into the state of the wish fulfilled, right? And that's praying successfully. So you envision whatever it is that you want to experience, right? You write about it, you speak about it, you repeat it over and over, or whatever the case may be. How many times it might take you to enter into the state of the wish fulfilled, only you know, by your feelings, right? So you enter into the state of the wish fulfilled, right? I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, right? And that's like on a day-to-day basis, when you set the intention, right? You come out of it, you feel the state of the wish fulfilled, you walk in that assumption. Now, later on, throughout the day or something, you might tend to start to waver a bit, or the doubts might creep back in, right? And that's what it says now. I will come again and receive you unto myself, right? So you go back into the mansion again, right? And you will set the intention, right? Just to keep yourself into that most dominant state, right? And you continue to do it like every single day, walking in that assumption, right? Seeing yourself in the state of the wish fulfilled successfully, entering into the mansion that you desire. And where I am, there ye may be also. Right? So wherever you are, psychologically and mentally, consciously, there you will be as well in the physical. Right? In the 3D reality, there's time, as things take time. Every seed has its own appointed hour. So wherever you are psychologically, for the most part, you will be there in the physical as well. It is a must, it is a fact. And now I have told you before it came to pass, that when it does come to pass, ye might believe. And again, we all hold that power that we can predict our future just by using our imagination lovingly and persisting in the state of the wish fulfilled. Alright? So within your house, there are many mansions. So you have the choice which mansion you want to dwell in. Right? Now, again, because we're in this human form, You know, there are other states too that we might tend to enter from time to time. Anger, depression, or anxiety, or whatever the case may be. You know, the type of states that we don't really want, but sometimes we tend to entertain. Right? And it's okay. Don't fuck yourself. Do not beat up yourself. Right? As long as you're still here and you have life in this 3D reality, you can still create beautiful things. That power within us has the power to co-create and the power to destroy and the power to co-create again. All right. So if you're in your mansion, but then something happens that trigger you off and you gotta leave it, like that's your dwelling place. That's where you live, right? I consider those other states of being like your neighbors. You know, because like you can enter into different states so fast just by the blink of an eye, right? So I call those other states your neighbors, right? So let's say your dwelling place and your mansion is of peace and bliss and joy, right? But for some reason, someday, you had to step out of your house just to go by your neighbor to borrow some sugar or some hot sauce or something, you know what I mean? You ain't going there to live. You just go there to borrow something and return back to your home, right? Right, so don't make your neighbor's home your dwelling place. You don't live there, right? Entering into the state of the wish fulfilled and having peace and satisfaction knowing that it is already done, make that your dwelling place. That is your mansion, right? Make that your most dominant state, right? So in your house, you have many mansions, but make the mansion of your desired state, the one you want to experience and encounter. Make that your most dominant state every single day. All right, don't beat yourself. Don't cry on yourself. Don't worry if it's working, if it's not working. You just persist in that intention that you set every single day. You can't go wrong with persistence. All right, wherever you are psychologically, there you will be also in the physical. Right. So just stay focused. I am Be Floss to God, sending you love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings. All you beautiful kings and queens, all you gods and goddesses, and all beautiful people. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so to my channel. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share my videos. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any as well. Alright, I just hope this brief message was of help to you and it was of inspiration and motivation for you today. Alright, so until the next video, peace, love, and I'm out.